Why, hello, greetings and salutations all. Peace. Namaste. Hi. Thank you so much for tuning in. I super appreciate from all of my heart to yours. It is another Monday, and here in my neck of the woods, it's a little bit pouring outside. It is dark. It's a little bit around 9 p.m. Got home maybe about an hour ago and got a little soaked on the return from work. I thought I had an umbrella packed, but I learned quick fast such was not the case. That being said, my scarf served as a head covering and I was able to maintain some sense of dryness and not get wetted or rained upon, hence risk catching a cold. So, phew! It's dinner time, and in today's episode, I'm going to share with you another healthy, delicious, quick, easy, and nutritious salad idea for dinner. Let me tell you, salad for dinner is great because it's not as heavy as digesting a full heavy meal packed with meats and starches and carbs and such. Although we need these things for energy, yes, I do see that. However, I want to have a peaceful, restful night, and I don't want my body to be focused on digesting foods all throughout. So I'm going to give it a break, give it something nice and light to process while it sends me off into dreamland. So without further ado, I shall introduce the ingredients in tonight's delicious meal, which is going to be very fast. Some little tomatoes, organic celery, some baby arugula, which is some bitter greens. Bitters are good for our system. Some broccoli. Broccoli kind of helps scrub out the intestines, if you catch my drift. And here we have some romaine lettuce, which I'm gonna mix up with the arugula. An avocado that needs to be eaten. Some leftover English cucumber, which also needs to be eaten. And for dessert, I am going to make a delicious fruit bowl made of papaya and perhaps some cinnamon and ginger powder sprinkled on top. Again, adds nice flavor and is also good for us. In this jar, I have a little bit of the Irish sea moss that I had blended together. It is lasting for quite a while. This is about 2 weeks, so I'm gonna incorporate this somehow into a smoothie to accompany my salad and make some more. There's some more sea moss soaking. It's in the fridge. I need to wash it and then blend it up again and then incorporate that into some sort of meal. It's really good in smoothies, as I mentioned already. Also good as a dessert on its own, mixed up with some coconut butter and cinnamon. Don't necessarily need nutmeg, but cinnamon and ginger. I've been liking that a lot. It helps if you add some blueberries or some kind of fruit to this. And there's a cashew spread that I also need to make, for which I need to soak some raw cashews, which we'll do overnight, and perhaps tomorrow we will do another video showcasing how to make this blended cashew spread just made from raw soaked cashews and a little bit of water. It's very versatile. It has a neutral flavor, so you can add some sweetness to it, or you can add it onto just regular toast, and it tastes not quite like butter, but it tastes like a nice, healthy nut spread. So there's that. I'm not going to have any bread with the salad tonight because I had a fair amount of carbs earlier, and I again want to maintain some lightness for the evening. So without further ado, I'm going to wash up the vegetables and then we'll get chopping. All right. Okay, so hopefully everything is visible. Now that I've washed everything up, I'll quickly do the run through once again. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a cave person. So lots of greens, a little bit of red, and we'll have some yellow in the avocado as well. Here we have broccoli, the arugula, tomatoes, avocado, the romaine lettuce, and we'll start chopping the celery. And as you can see, I have my workstation already laid out, the plate that I'm going to eat on as well. I think the longest part of this process is unpacking the vegetables and then washing them up. So I've been eating primarily healthy. Sorry for the filler words. Been eating primarily healthy for the last 2 weeks, and it's definitely having a positive effect on me. As mentioned in the previous video, very quickly I started to see positive effects on my waistline, so that is continuously slimming down, and I am not lacking for energy, even though I'm not chowing down on the burgers that I used to before. Now I don't really crave them, which is great. And more so, I am looking forward to eating the leafy greens, putting good stuff into me, and seeing the good effects. And these good effects are happening, as mentioned, in my body, spirit, and mind. Or should we say in order: body, mind, spirit. I don't know about you, but I do tend to have not so great effects when I eat processed sugars, especially like fructose and what else? Like really the white sugars and whatnot. Yes, there's the little momentary high or boost of energy that comes with that, but the crash is so strange to me. The crash that I get from ingesting corn syrup, for example. There are chocolate bars out there that use corn syrup as a sweetener, and one of them used to be my most favorite chocolate bar, like the crunchy bar. When I was a kid, it was easy to ingest that, and I think since then, over time, the quality of the ingredients have definitely diminished for various reasons. Of course, profit is one, but I mean, the population has exploded, so yes, there is a need to make more food for more people. I really think we need more farmers working and growing more healthy foods and such, instead of being penalized as they are all over Europe and different places where farmers were being penalized for different things. I don't know. The farmers are the backbone of the country. They need to grow the foods that we all then need to ingest. So I don't know what's going on with that. However, that being said, when ingesting a crunchy chocolate bar nowadays, the crash I experience is so noticeable, like the low, and it's like a depression. It's really hard to bounce back out of it. It takes days for me. So, of course, I stay away from eating that and eating anything that has corn syrup in it, like butter tarts and other baked goods, even gummies, like the infused gummies and such. Those have a really not great effect on me because of the corn syrup content. So see, with a little bit of splash of color, it starts to come alive. Broccoli. Broccoli, I eat not only the broccoli florets, but the stalk as well. Of course, you peel off the not so great parts. But for those of us who live on our own, eating raw healthy meals is a really great way to save on energy bills. Think about it. Like the energy we use for cooking, for example, none of that is being used right now. And I'm getting a bit of a workout, right? We're stretching it here, but we're seeing all the benefits. I'm getting a mental and physical workout from preparing this meal. Mental because I need to stay attentive, make sure I don't chop my fingers, and yes, physical as well because I am using energy to chop. And my spirit is going to be rewarded with some delicious nutrition that won't take all the energy to digest. So whilst I'm digesting, I'll have time to attend to some little projects and not feel like I need a nap after my meal, right? So when we eat a lot of heavy foods, for example, at Thanksgiving, when we have the turkey and such, and the mashed potatoes and the gravy, like all of that takes a lot of energy for our bodies to process it. And the more energy that our body uses for processing, the more tired we can become. And the less energy we have for other things. So even though it's kind of funny to be like, oh, man, boy, howdy, I ate so much I need to take a nap. Like, that's not a good sign, right? That means our bodies are working overtime on not the best things. And it means that you're processing a lot of heavy foods. Whereas when you eat something like this, you get a boost of energy. It's like an opposite effect from eating cooked foods. And sure, some people might say, oh, it's placebo, Sherry, it's all in your mind. Well, I challenge you, my friend, to try it. Try it before you knock it. Try it for at least a week. Try to go healthy. Maybe have a salad for lunch and a salad for dinner. You can have toast and, I don't know, bagels and cheese and whatever you fancy for breakfast. And then gauge the difference. So pretty fast, it's almost ready. Now if we want it to be extra fancy, I could sprinkle nuts on there, some cranberries. I do have cranberries that I need to start using. For that, I want to make the cashew nut spread, which can then be made into a cashew nut salad dressing by adding a little bit more water and a little bit of garlic, perhaps some Celtic sea salt as well, and that's it. Like, healthy eating is very saving, not time consuming. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape some of this off because avocados are expensive, my friends. We need to get as much bang for our buck as we can. I'm sure we all have different techniques for getting to the good stuff in avocados. This is mine. You can also do the extra easy way, which is to scoop the stuff out. Scoop it out. But I want mine to be a little diced. I save the other half for tomorrow's lunch. So a big bowl of yummy energy. That's what this is. I'm gonna just scooch that. And also scooch that out. Alright, there we have it. This is dinner. And of course you could add some toast. You could also toast up a wrap, which is even thinner than regular toast. But I'm going to be hardcore and just do it like that. So I have a little bit of cucumber left and avocado left for tomorrow's lunch. Let's do this. Shake out the towel. Let's dress up this salad a little bit and get it a tad more sexy. We've got a little bit of Celtic sea salt and organic black pepper. I'm just gonna do, let's do black pepper and some sea salt. Let's see what else. I could do a little bit of olive oil, but I don't think I want to. I don't feel it today. However, what makes everything taste pretty delicious, especially salads, is a little bit of nutritional yeast, which we cannot go wrong with. It's a good source of B12 vitamins. I'm just going to put a healthy dollop with this. There we have it. This is dinner. Dinner is served, my friends. Okay, maybe I'll have some toasted wrap with this. Now that I'm inhaling the aromas and the cheesiness of the nutritional yeast, mixing with the moisture that's still embedded in the vegetables, it's giving us off this nice little cheesy scent, and that cheesiness is beckoning for some toasted readiness. So we'll do that. I'm gonna make a quick smoothie and then we will call it a wrap. Magical it. I could put some of this papaya into the drink, but let's not do that. I'll save the papaya just for a snack on its own. So here we have some of the, and it still doesn't smell. So this is some of the Irish sea moss jelly. Put a dollop of that there. I have some Subi Super Juice. This is available on Amazon. It's a green juice powder chocked with lots of awesome vitamins and minerals. So whatever I didn't get all day and whatever I'm not going to get in my salad, well, we'll make up for it with this. To the mix, we shall add some organic beetroot powder. Beetroot powder is really good for pulling out heavy metals that get into our system from things like environmental pollution and such. The more metals, the more pollutive, what do you call it, dangerous metals we get out of our system, the better our nerves and whatnot function. So things like dementia and memory-related things are linked to problems with heavy metals being in our system. Okay, I'm gonna add some juice. Gotta save some for one more day. Tomorrow's shopping day, I suppose. Some water. I added this. What else can I add? Corella. I think that's about it. We'll just add these things for now and keep it low key. I suppose I can add an apple. Let's add an apple. Or perhaps a half of an apple for some flavor. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. As you can see, yes, my kitchen becomes messy quite easily when making foods, but that's what happens when you're trying to make an omelet, right? You gotta crack some eggs and all that jazz. Okay, I'm gonna chop up half of an apple into this. The rest of the gel. In here, I think. See it? Looks kind of pretty. Can you see this? And moment of truth. Moment of truth. Why does this feel like strange? I have this tight carefully or else juice is going to go everywhere. This feels odd to me. I don't know why. It's not screwing on properly. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit pretty. Yep, see, it's not screwed on. Okie dokie, so there's our drink. And it's spilling out. And yes, I made a mess. That is okay. Yikes. See? This is what happens sometimes. However, final product, it's in here. Green juice, herbal juice. It's all good. It's delicious. So, that is dinner. showing you the real deal. What happens sometimes. Still though, look at how quick cleanup was. Just wipe it down. We're good to go. I'll put this back here. Apple for later. Yeah, the apple will be part of the dessert. The container with these peels and seeds. Hold up. Now I want to show you what happens in real time. And there we go. So a healthy, I think this looks cool. The green and purple are separating a little bit. Can you see that? So it looks interesting. Smells good. And these two are going to make me feel so awesome inside. So I highly recommend that you try something like this before you knock it. Try it for about a week, see the effects, and then let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and until our paths cross once again, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Salad, green and purple smoothie, just nutritious, healthy, and delicious foods going in to create good effects. Hopefully you were inspired and you're going to try something like this. Please, 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 let's encourage each other to become the best and the greatest versions of ourselves that we can. Until our paths cross once again, stay well, be great, peace out for now. Bye. Oh. Chewy, Chewy. And of course, sexy Chewy says, meow. Chewy, Chewy, you're making me look bad. Look over here. Hi, baby. Beautiful girl, I love you. I love you, little Chewy. She's being a little Chewy right now. She looks like a football. Okay, bye again. Ciao.